office too because it's Friday. Yes! Friday! Fridays rock in all fashions. Look at the sun trolling me. Like I've got things over the sun, but it's getting really close. It's getting scarily close, but it should be okay. I'll keep it on the screen in case I start going all holier than now. It should be fucking awesome. Come on, let's more hollers, more hollers. It's Friday. I want to see like 100 hollers at least. Because it's Friday and that means shit is done. Life is once again worth living. Yes, it is. I, of course, will be working tomorrow, but whatever. Whatever, I don't care. You shouldn't care either. It's been a... Oh, it's going to be a good day. We've got story time today, but it's not my story time. It's your story time, which is awesome. You guys sent me all sorts of douchebaggery that's been going on around the world. I have titles for things we're going to read today, such as I Exploded, and not like that blueberry chick out of Willy Wonka. The Douchebag Dynasty. A fucking dynasty. Oh, the drama with a capital D. As such, we have, of course, prepared... Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We are in that fucking mood. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's going to be pretty awesome. Oh, Ghosty's here! I thought... I was just trolling Ghosty. Ghosty's just joined the chat. Howdy to you, brother. Hopefully we can meet up over the weekend and have some sort of sex cuddles. That would be really nice. I haven't seen you in ages, Mr. Ghost. I don't think I've seen you since the web show, which is tragic in all fashions. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I have to see him on the stream, like he sees me on the stream. And I miss him. I miss him getting cozy with me. And so we can lie on the couch, you know, and just chill and watch some stuff. Pretty cool. So hopefully I'm in the shadows. Ghosty's in the shadows. I'm in the shadows. I was born of this. Fridays, I love Fridays. Fridays are always good. They're just always good. It's like when that clock starts hitting like 3 p.m. If you're in work, you're like, I'm not doing anything anymore, motherfucker. I am done. And they're like, oh, can you take care of this real quick? It's like, are you fucking for real? It's Friday. You're lucky I'm even awake. Are you serious? I've been working all week. I'm going home soon. Really? I am going home soon. And then it's school. School is like the last lesson of the day. Like whatever it might be, and it's usually something retarded. I once had, for one, what do you guys call it, like semesters or one period of time, I had RE at the end of the day on a Friday. It was like my last lesson was RE. RE is religious education, or RS, religious studies. That's what we call it in the UK, the study of worldly religions, which, let's face facts, is generically like the worst lesson in fucking history. It's terrible. It's really, really bad. And you sit there and you're like drawing hot cross buns and shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. And the people who teach you RE are never religious, so they don't have a passion about it. I wouldn't care if the guy enjoyed religion in some fashion. They don't. They see it as some sort of burden that they have to teach you about religion. It's like they know their class fucking sucks, and therefore they take it out on you by making the most outrageously bad lessons. Oh, how can anyone care about religion after one of those lessons? Seriously, give me someone who has a fucking pair of nuts and cares about it. It's like, Jesus rose from the fucking dead, right? Anybody can make that cool, except an RE teacher, right? Anybody can make that awesome, except an RE teacher. Like, you know, and he checked the cave and he was gone, you know? Just one of those things. Moving on, let's draw some hot cross buns. Awesome. Pretty cool. Zombie Jesus. Yeah, you could make it into all sorts of fun and interesting facts. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so today's going to be a little bit of story time. People are asking, when am I changing the time of the daily? I will let you know in advance. When that will be, I don't know right now, but something is chewing my door. He's chewing my door. If I let him in, will he be okay? Let's see. I'm again looking after Ben all day on my own. Please stop doing that. That would be much appreciated, Mr. Ben. And I trust you. I'm going to let you in. Like a sir. And I'm hoping you don't troll me incessantly. That would be awesome. Because it's Friday. So we can have a good Ben time. Alright. That's totally going to fall off at some point in the show. So, moving on. Let's talk about some drama stories. I requested that you gents and ladies out there in the world sent me your drama stories, because everybody has a story to tell, and I love that. Everybody has a story to tell. I love hearing people's stories. I then like to embellish them and exaggerate them and tell them again. In which case, you sent me some stories with quality names. I should stop emphasizing that I love the names of your emails, and some of them catch my eye. Because I get all sorts of crazy email names now about all sorts of like the Douchebag Dynasty. Really? I read the email. It's not about a dynasty. But I still love that kind of stuff. So we're going to get into that. But first of all, we'll start on a high note. Why not? And I don't mean I'm going to scream. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to read you a lovely email. Oh, so lovely. Called What a Change. My God. I'm not going to reveal who it was. I just want to say thank you for all your guides. I usually know how to handle things myself, but your Arms DPS guide helped me a lot, simply because I do more PvP than actual PvE, and despite my general knowledge that PvE is super easy... Oh, despite the general knowledge. Okay. Okay. Mastering a DPS output can be a real challenge, especially as a melee watching where you step more than casters have to. Yeah, shitty casters having all easy mode. Fucking Paragon with like 4 Moonkins. Whatever. We don't care. 4 druids in that setup. 4 druids. Like, really? That's a lot of symbiosis going on. This is why I don't let you in, because you chew my desk. Come on. Come on. Strategic leg placement. No, they weren't 4 Moonkins, but still, that's some 4 extra druids with like AMS and stuff. Pretty cool. Always got to mock Paragon a little bit. Okay, to add a little story. Let's start with a story. Today I got kicked from my guild. Sad panda. Because I had one guy on ignore who had a higher rank, it seemed. And his ego actually could not stand me ignoring him. I mean, how sad is that? If someone ignores me, I'm thankful. Thank fuck you don't talk to me anymore because you're a prick. Thank God for that. Oh, this guy's on ignore. Awesome. I try and get people to ignore me who I really don't like. I'll just spam them all day until they put me on ignore. And then they take me off ignore. Why? I'm just going to do it again. He was so focused on me without even talking to him for weeks that today he kicked me right out of my guild. Several members wrote me what happened, why I got kicked, and tried to get me back. But I said calmly that I don't want to go back. Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck him. Fuck him right in the ass. Ah. I can't, you know, it's so good. You get kicked from the guild from some raging nerd. Like, whatever, man. I don't give a shit. There's a million guilds in World of Warcraft. I can kiss my ass. But I said... I thought this might be a good point to move on. Fresh air into my mind. Exactly. It's like, oh, okay, this happened. I don't really care. It's a great feeling when something like that happens. Like when I got told I was being made redundant from my, not last job, but the job before, which led me into an even better job. I knew I was being dramatically underpaid. And they took me in this room. They're like, Mike, we're going to make you redundant. And I was like, why? I made you £250,000 last year alone. In cash. That's not just like sales. That's in cash. That's profit. That's in your bank. And they were like, yeah, but it's really hard to tell that you did that. Well, I've produced a report which shows it happens. And they were like, yeah, but we just think you've made as many savings as you can make. My job was to make savings. That's what I did. I made savings. You spend £5 buying something for the company. I'll find it for 4. We buy 1 million of those. I've saved you a shitload of money, right? So I was in this room and I was like, I don't give a shit. And they were all being like really emo about it. Like, you know, this is... We're sorry to have to do this, but will you take over this department instead, or we have to make you redundant? Kind of putting me back in a corner, right? It's like, you're going to lose your job unless you take over this completely shit department that's failing miserably and turn that shit around. I was like, don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's like, oh, no, don't worry, I'll take redundancy. And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, I'll take redundancy. I really don't care. I generally don't give a shit. I didn't get paid. I got paid like £20,000 that year. And I saved $250,000 cash. See a problem with that? See a indiscrepancy going on there? I got paid 20 grand. They saved $250,000 in cash for the business that they could spend on whatever, on some fancy car for the fucking director or whatever. So they sat me in this room. And they were like, I know we've promised you pay rises and stuff, but we're going to make you redundant. Or can you please take over this department and try and do something with it? I was like, whatever, dude. I don't give a shit. Great feeling. Great feeling just to not care. I was like, oh, finally, now I'll kick up the ass to get a new job. So I was desperately looking for an arena mate today as well. I haven't found one until this Ret Paladin crosses my path. We teamed up, went into the arenas and smashed things up to pieces. Incredible synergy from the start. What, a Ret Paladin and a DPS warrior? That's not a synergy. That's blowing somebody up before they have a chance to do anything. Don't con me, Ret Paladin and fucking warrior. We teamed up, went to arenas. Right, after tons of matches, me being pumped with adrenaline. Oh yeah, took a break. A lady wrote in the chat. I didn't know it was a lady. Oh, okay, that she was looking for experienced players for challenge modes. I talked to her shortly. Of course you did, you big sexy stud. I was like, hey, lady. I talked to her shortly, got all excited about how awesome she liked these modes after a successful bronze run. You flirty bastard. Which is really quite tough. After a short conversation, she took me on her list, and tomorrow we start challenge modes. Tomorrow we dine inside Shadowpan Monastery. A little bit depressing. But this is not all. No, 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 no. He writes no, 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 with an exclamation mark. This is not all. A leader of one of the top rank Cataclysm guilds on my server was looking for a ranged DPS for his 10-man. Weren't you a warrior? Sure you said you were a warrior. Arms DPS? It's a warrior. Not ranged DPS, bro. No, 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 no. And my server was looking for ranged DPS for his 10-man. Nothing he said about melees. Oh, of course. Okay, here we go. Maybe he had a bad experience with melees. I wouldn't have thought so. I think he's just had enough melees in the group. Probably. I whispered him if he could use an arms warrior with 47k mediocre DPS on my last random Mogashan Vaults run, and generally up to 58k dungeon DPS in full PvP gear. He wanted to see my PvE gear and was kind of wary about me having almost no PvE gear. So he said that he wanted to see how I perform in the dungeon. This is really weird. I don't know how this situation arose, but I will take your word for it. I will take your word for it. Got a quick invite, but ended up third, followed by a Shadow Priest. I was not sure if this would be enough, and what did he say? He wanted to speak to me on TeamSpeak quickly afterwards. Done. Raid spot. Oh yeah, do you actually know how happy I am? With 5 question marks, I get a good feeling. It all went from shit to diamonds in one day. I'm just telling you this because I've been there and this is my second time after vanilla that I'm going for real progression raiding. Preach, much love. Wish you the best. How good is that? It all seems like super shit and then suddenly it's like the win-win situation. It's like, oh, my super mediocre guild's kicking me. What a bummer. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Oi. Stop it. No. I'm trying to block the carpet. He's trying to tear the carpet up. Awesome. Awesome stuff. This is just everything I want to hear. Is just how good things are. I love good stories. Good stories are awesome. Good stories are everything. And I think that's pretty cool. Before we jump into the miserable stories and funny stories, I like to say, I will point out that I'm going to tell them in my own fashion. I will mock you. I will mock them. I will mock the stories in all sorts of ways. That is what's going to happen because that's how we like it on a Friday. We take good jest at things. We look back and we laugh at the good things that happen. And at the end of the day, it's World of Warcraft. Drama happens. It's good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Some people take it too far, and we like that. On a Friday, we love it. We forget the fact that we try and help people out on a Friday. Friday, we're just douches who laugh at the expense of others. And I like that. I call it Ghost Friday. Ghost Friday, because that tends to be how Ghost rolls every single day. And on Friday, he's a generally nice person. He's very kind to other people. Just kidding. There's no such thing. I just want to say, in general news, I wanted to bring up this topic of Microsoft before we jumped into this. There's some actual gaming news. Microsoft are being massive douchebags recently, and especially in terms of YouTube stuff. There's a lot of things flying around right now about Microsoft and the fact that they're just being huge douches. Last week, they announced nobody is allowed to monetize any video content whatsoever that came from a Microsoft product, be it a Microsoft-owned game or anything filmed on an Xbox, because it's Microsoft. You're not allowed. No, 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 no. This rule has always been there. It's actually never been legally allowed unless you have permission from the developers, like Curse have permission from Blizzard to put videos up of there. Minecraft have just give explicit permission to everybody to be able to make videos of Minecraft. Why? Because it promotes the videos. Most videos are generally quite cool. Of course, you get the douchebags who slag games off. This game's fucking terrible, even though it isn't, just to try and get some attention. A lot of websites post blogs like that. If you ever try and keep up with some websites, especially the less reputable ones, they post some sort of drama post in order to generate some fuzz and some traffic, essentially, try and make money off it. This has been coming for a little while. Everyone's been walking a sort of tightrope, producing whatever you want. But as internet media is growing, and more people are seeing things like YouTube as a business, there is a viable business there if you can keep up with the pace and struggle through the very early days. I'm not talking about even the days I'm in now, which is still the struggling phases. The phases before, where you have to go for like a year, like I did, without earning a penny, and trying to make it into a business. But more and more people are like, oh my god, I can make money playing video games, which is not really how it works. Really, you have to produce something worthwhile about video games. Journalistically, a guide, a tutorial, educational. This all falls under what's called fair use. If you're using footage in order to do something with it, that's great. That's okay, because you're saying something about this. Either be it journalistically, a review is okay. If you're reviewing a game, that's cool. What's not cool are mindless fucking Let's Plays about anything and everything. Please stop barking. And so many people believe that, hey, you know what? I'm just going to play this game and just talk over it about anything and anything for the next 20 minutes and release 20 videos of that. And hopefully people will notice me. And suddenly I'll become this YouTube sensation and make a ton of money out of it. Not really how it works. A lot of people discover this quite quickly, but as one person falls by the wayside, 10 more sprout up, much like Hydra, much like our Hydra, which generally fucks things up for the rest of us because it brings everything into disrepute. Let me close the door. Ugh. Oh, to be the only one in the house when the dog is barking. He never hasn't barked all day. So there's a lot of videos popping up every single day. Thousands of hours of footage of people just playing a game and not being constructive about anything to do with the game whatsoever. Games companies are getting very pissed at this because in general these Let's Plays, I don't really like calling them Let's Plays because I think they're just a guy playing a game. Like a lot of the majority of the streams that you'll find on Twitch, in fact, are just a guy playing a game. He doesn't speak to you, he doesn't do anything, he just plays the game. You know, 1 or 2 viewers for some reason, people who are checking out this game. What they're doing is spoiling the game a lot. Okay? They're spoiling the game, they're revealing the story, they're showing you every cutscene. They're not adding anything to the value, they're not even saying, this game's pretty cool. Most of them don't even have microphones, they just play the game and hope for some ad revenue to roll through the door at some point. And obviously games companies are pissed. Because if you have a game that is very story-driven, hugely story-driven, there's really no reason to buy the game. Because you can watch it. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch some kid play it for you. Oh, okay, so that's the story. Awesome. I don't really need to play this game. I've experienced the story. So these Let's Plays are spoiling it quite badly, and they have been for a while, but there's more and more and more and more coming every single day. Every single day. The other side of this are people who make just PvP montages. These are the guys who are risking World of Warcraft being streamed. Why? Blizzard are generally quite okay with it, but if we have other games that are just very PvP orientated, people are getting very pissed with people just making money playing their game. Just playing the game and making money from it. You gotta be very careful about what you put out there. And especially if you're earning revenue from it. Luckily, a lot of people who do PvP montages aren't earning anything from it. They're not. Well, a load of them are posting on like Warcraft movies, which Warcraft movies makes stuff, but they're just hosting the stuff. But the players generally don't. But PvP montages are very much under the firing line. We get emails and stuff. I still get my TGN emails from George. Hey George, sending, pointing out stuff like this. PvP montages need to be very, very careful with PvP montages. They're not educational. They're just you playing the game. People are getting pissed about that kind of stuff because they're not doing anything other than play their game and earn money from it. You're making money from the game and you're not doing anything constructive about it. You're just making videos, pumping them out, especially the 2 or 3 minute PvP montages. They're just being pumped out all over the place. How many videos have you seen that are just some guy doing 2 or 3 arena games? 2 or 3 arena games. And I like watching some of those videos. I do. I especially love the work of, what's he called? Shit, I used to listen to Ronald Jankis all the time. He's a rogue. Neilio. I'm sure many of you have heard of Neilio. Neilio, I loved his videos because they were so high skilled and I could love watching them, but that's the kind of stuff that's under the firing lines. It's just him playing. That's the kind of shit that's scary. So we've got to be a little bit careful, but Microsoft have outright said no. Now, what does this mean? Look at companies like Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth are the #1 suspect here. Everything, essentially, in Rooster Teeth's back catalogue is all Xbox games. The series Red vs. Blue is based on Halo from the Xbox. This is fucking scary for companies like Rooster Teeth, or is it? New messages received today, because we're all talking about this stuff. We had an Xbox ready to go here. We were going to do some stuff with the Xbox that we thought was quite cool. Some retro arcade stuff, all that kind of stuff. You remember you saw some clips of Altered Beast in a recent video I did of mine. We're going to show you some Altered Beast stuff and do some videos about it, which we still can do because of the style we want to do them in. But we're being very careful about using the Xbox right now, which is tricky. But however, Rooster Teeth are part of Machinima. Machinima, I'm sure you've heard of Machinima? People who put people into YouTube contracts without ever being able to leave. Machinima partner anybody and everybody who makes over 1,000 views a day. If you get over 1,000 views a day, you can join Machinima. Get some money, badly, shit money, but they will partner you and lock you into a contract for a little period of time. Fuckers. And Rooster Teeth are under Machinima. Now, the big thing is, Google recently invested a ton of money into Machinima. Machinima are huge, they're enormous, they make tons and tons of money. Rooster Teeth are part of Machinima, as are people like Athene are part of Machinima. Lots and lots of big YouTubers are part of Machinima. It looks as if Machinima has got the exclusive rights to broadcast anything Microsoft related. That is so douchey. That is really douchey. And so people like Rooster Teeth are actually going to be the only ones who can make real benefits from Microsoft products and things out on the Xbox. That really is fucking dangerous, because somebody, the next Rooster Teeth, is going to struggle if they were going to follow the console market. Hopefully Sony doesn't do something similar. The other thing is Microsoft, that was last week. Okay, that was last week. Now, Microsoft says today, because Microsoft is going the way of Apple. Apple's makes so much fucking money from literally pissing everybody off. Like Google. Oh, use Google Maps? Well, fuck you. Use YouTube? Well, fuck you. If you want to use YouTube on an iPhone, you make your own fucking app. We're not supporting you. That's our money. We're not putting our money into helping YouTube or Google out. Fuck you. Apple are very much like that. They're like, well, if you want to use an Apple product, then you use everything that comes with Apple. Sure, you can use other stuff, but you'll have to go out your way to find it, and we'll provide you with automatic things that won't let you do that. Microsoft are doing the same thing. The Microsoft Store is coming with Windows 8. Apps. I fucking hate apps. Some apps are really useful. Most apps are bullshit trying to take your money off you, especially the games, the crap games that are full of adverts and all sorts of stuff. Unless you buy them. They're going the same way. It's a brilliant business model. Microsoft will not be selling on their Microsoft Store that comes with Microsoft Windows 8 any games that are above an age 16 certificate. They refuse flat out to put any games out on the Microsoft Store that will have an over 16 certificate. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? So many games we play. This is lots and lots of... Near enough every FPS game has some high age rating with it, because you're shooting people in the fucking head. And it's usually quite gory. Dead Space. Holy crap, imagine trying to get Dead Space on there. Why limit the amount of games you can sell? In the US, this isn't happening. It's only in Europe. It's only in Europe. They're not allowing you to do it. And Microsoft is just like, no, we're not selling you that. Now, you can still go and get the game from elsewhere and come back. So Steam is laughing its ass off. Steam is like, idiots. Do whatever you want. But Microsoft are being massive douches. Why is this? Does Microsoft seriously believe that we won't change operating systems if there's one that just allows us to do whatever we want and isn't forcing apps and adverts all down your throat constantly? You know when Windows 8 comes, that Microsoft Store is going to be smashing you in the face. It's going to be everywhere. Oh, would you like to check the store for something to solve this problem? I'm sure that will be everywhere. It will be. It'll be all over the system. Are they really that convinced that we won't switch? Maybe they're relying on the fact that businesses don't want to retrain people, because you've got Doris who works on reception, who does all the emails and stuff, who can only use Outlook. Like, you give her a new fucking email system, she's like, what the shit is this? Doris, why are my appointments not booked? Are you kidding me? Have you seen this system? What the fuck is this nonsense? I can't use this. Where's Outlook gone? They're really relying on that, in fact. So this isn't targeting gamers. I don't think they give a shit about gamers, really. They think gamers will fucking just move on, and they kind of know that. Gamers will just change to whatever's currently best. Most people are doing that now. But they're relying on businesses pretty fucking heavily to not want to change away from Windows because their staff won't want to change. Is that true? I don't know. A lot of people are switching to Mac. We never thought it would happen, but it's happening. Because people are switching to Mac everywhere, because Mac is generally better. It is. It just is better overall. And once people get used to the slight difference in how it runs, people are starting to party. So Microsoft being massive douches right now. Huge fucking douches. Doris is a baller. She can learn. She can learn. Okay, let's move on to our drama llama stories for today. As it's Friday, and we like to take great pleasure in the drama that occurs in World of Warcraft. And we've got our dun 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 button at the ready. How am I looking? I've got a glimpse of sun in my eye. I'm okay, I'm looking sharp. Looking sexy as always. Okay, do we want to start with I Exploded, the Douchebag Dynasty, or Oh the Drama? You guys can have a pick. And I'll see what comes up. I haven't got sun in my face, I can see it. I can see myself. I got my stream up, I know what's going on. Oh the Drama, I Exploded, Douchebag Dynasty, Oh the Drama, I Exploded, douche. Oh man. I'm seeing a... Oh the Drama sounds mysterious. I'm sold. I'm sold on Oh the Drama sounds mysterious. I'm sold. So we'll start with Oh the Drama. Now this came with some screenshots that I'm not really going to show you. I preach you, I've recently subscribed to your channel. Hello to you, welcome. And you have been massively impressed with your advice you so freely hand out. I don't do it for free, but you don't pay me. Best deal ever, right? Just a wee message. Are you... Oh, come on. Your surname is Wallace and you're Scottish? Little cliche, don't you think? Little cliche. A little cliche. On the Daily Show the other day, you asked for informed any drama that recently happened in WoW. Incorrect. I asked for any drama that happens in WoW. Doesn't have to be recent. I don't care if you go back to vanilla as long as it's a good fucking story. I really don't care. Dinged level 90 on my warrior and spec pro like a boss. Then got the spirit guard set made and dived into some heroics. Psh, you didn't go in your greens? Girl. Anybody watching my stream knows how quickly I was in those heroics. Ain't no buy no gear for this baller. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fucking in. Started getting some gear and it all worked out well until... some plates chest piece drops. Bastards. Some plate chest piece drops in a heroic with expertise and mastery. So I hit need. I was the tank. Well, of course you are. You spec pro. Otherwise, that would be stupid, wouldn't it? Don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to use it for DPS. I don't know why. It's a great chest. Expertise, mastery is all good. As I sort of feel that I've done the sensible thing in being the tank, again, so that I can get insta-Qs like I've been doing since Wrath of the Lich King, played Rogue in TBC. Of course, most people do this. People seem under the massive delusion that everybody you meet in your dungeons who's a tank or healer is that spec because it's their main spec, right? I mean, why would you come to our dungeon as anything other than your main spec? Could it be because I get my Qs 20 minutes faster? Sherlock Holmes type question for you there. Sherlock Holmes type question. I've dropped my pipe. This is bullshit. Story's ruined. I'm going home. Of course. if I on my warrior, I had no other intention than to go into my heroics unless I was shooting a video as a tank. Are you kidding me? Why would I wait 20 minutes when I can wait no time at all? You expect what? Some sort of moral... I have some sort of moral obligation to wait 20 minutes so I can roll on weapons? No. Not at all. Okay, well, you wait 25 to 30 minutes then because there's a ton less tanks. You do that, okay? And we'll all live in happy harmony in hippie land. Or I'll go as tank the dungeon for you, and I'll have a fair roll each on it. You know why? Because that makes fucking sense. It makes total sense. Makes absolute sense. Guess what? What? See the way I played it, like some RP, like I was talking to him? It's just another touch of class, you know, that I add to the show. The Ret Paladin in caps. I don't know why he caps that. The Ret Paladin at the bottom of the DPS meter starts QQing about the fact that I've ninja'd his gear. What a fucker. Drama. This happened this afternoon at 4 PM. Where were you at 4 PM? Gothic Pepsi. I blame you for this. And after a few more hours of work, I'm a driving instructor, I decided to log back on and level my hunter. Next thing, I get a whisper from a level 1 dwarf hunter. asking to speak to the GM. Our guild has like 4 people online and the GM hasn't been around for ages, lol. So you must be, I assume that if your GM's not around, it's like 4 people online. You're in like a really casual guild. I would love it if your guild name was like one of them really silly ones, you know, like, what's the one that stole my bike? Like, you know, shit. I always say it always makes me laugh. It's like Dwarf stole my bike or something. Gothic Pepsi was framed. It's a setup. Our guild is like 4 people around, been around for ages. He then starts going on about a tank in my guild who ninjaed his chess piece. This is like 4 hours later. The guy was from another realm. He didn't know he was talking to me as I was on a different tune. Which is fucking crazy, right? Well, we'll get back to that part of the story. Anyway, I thought I'd like to screen grabs of the whisper confirmation. It made me chuckle a bit. Like, I could just tell you in these screenshots, this guy was like so pissed about this chess piece. It's unbelievable. Naga stole my bike. That's right. I'll read you the story then. What voice shall I use? Shall I point out that the character in question, who decided to re-roll, right? This guy is so pissed that 4 hours after he loses a piece of blue gear in a heroic, that he's re-rolled a character on a different realm to speak to the guild master of the guy who took his chess piece, as far as he's concerned, right? 4 hours later. The name he decides to use in order to do this, and obviously again some sort of professional respect with the guys he's about to speak to a guild master, right? Someone high in authority. As far as he's concerned, the guild master is the be-all and end-all. I will speak to the guild master on this issue. I'm taking this straight to the top, Margaret. Doris, bring me my slippers. Because he's going to speak to this guy. The name he decides on while he's staring at his keyboard is lololol. Really funny. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the story. I'm going to use a voice for lololol. Hi, sorry for disturbing you. I need to talk to your GM. Is he or she online, please? Now I'm going to be our man Wallace, Scotsman. I'm not going to do a Scottish voice. That would be retarded. No, why? I must talk to him about fair play of some of your guildmates. Good luck with that. I like that instant response. It's like, whatever, dude. Fuck you. Thank you. He takes it as a compliment. This is the best thing about it. He takes it as a total compliment. He's like, good luck with that. And he's like, oh, thanks. He's like, so most sarcastic response I've ever seen. He's like, I need to talk about fair play with some of your guildmates. He's like, yeah, good luck with that one. I'm sure it's going to go really well. And he goes, thanks. It's like you can't insult some people. They don't get it. I'm pretty sure you'll hear my word. Your guildmate and instance have needed gear for other player. I have met him in 3 instances this afternoon, and he is a ninja other loot for DPS wearing tank suit. Obviously the English is broken, so we're not going to mock him for saying it's a tank suit or anything like that. I replied, great fair play. He has DPS spec as well, bud. Yeah, but if you are the tank and I'm the party to the mate DPS, you ask first. Oh, I've got it all confused now anyway. He then whispers, and the item in question can be used for either tank or DPS. My mate wear DPS warrior, but he doesn't need tank gloves because he respects other player. I have just no idea where this conversation is fucking going. I really don't. So instead of hanging around here on a level 1 hunter, why don't you just go and get yourself back in the queue for the dungeon? It's a pug. I don't know you from the next guy. How about you learn to tank and then you can farm as much gear as you like? I hate people that don't respect other people. I'll wait for your GM. Now, I'm just going to stop doing the voice because it's all a bit PM2 and stuff. It's a little confusing. So our guy says you'll wait a long time for that. Good luck. I'm a tank too, but I join as DPS if I need DPS. This moral value that people have about joining as a DPS and stuff is total bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It really is. Guys, like as I would be, suck it up, move on to something more important, really. I don't ninja loot. Why? No one cares. You're a pretty rude guy. This is what the guy's saying. Now you're pretty rude, and I will report you for your language. What? The guy's like, oh really? I better grab a screenshot of this in case I get banned then. So I'll contact every guild master This is his final fucking line, right? This is his ultimatum. This is the thing that's going to get him through this. I will contact every guild master of every guild your friend joins because he's a ninja. And I am very sorry for him. That's right. This is like a lifelong vendetta. Every guild that your friend joins, I will follow him till the ends of Eternia. He-Man. Until I get my vengeance over this heroic chess piece. I swear to God. I swear to God. And I am very sorry for him because he does not know the wrath that he has brought upon himself. Do you understand? Can you imagine getting this conversation? You're just like, what are you talking about, dude? Are you fucking seriously? But you can imagine maybe this guy's been capped for a while. And this is the other side of it. And he's been farming that chest for like a week. Which is not a long time. But imagine trying to run that heroic all the time for like this chest piece and then it drops and the other guy. We've all been there. We've been after this item. Blubzar in particular, a friend of mine, Resto Druid, was after the healing trinket from Sholoman since the day after. He capped in a 24-hour straight period. And he's been farming this trinket every day. And it never drops. Luckily, it dropped for me when I was using his character to do the druid video. So I won it. And I was like, dude, you still need that trinket? He's like, fuck yeah, I'm sick of farming for it. I was like, yeah, I just got it for you. He was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah, I totally just got it for you. But we all have that item that you farm for. And then ultimately it drops and somebody else takes it. And you're just like, you motherfucker! It does make you really angry. It made me... The worst instance of this was that pissing trinket from... Trial of the Crusader, the Black Heart, the tank trinket. It's a terrible trinket. It's some stam and armor. It's awful, but it was the best around at the time for if you were leveling a newbie tank, and everybody needed that. Healers needed it. DPS needed it. All 5 people in your group would roll need on that trinket. The chances of you getting it as the tank were astronomically low. They were impossibly low. It was ridiculous. And it was just... and this guy is like so mad it's pushed him over the edge, which is always fun for us. Because it's Friday and we don't care. So we feel sorry for lol. Hopefully you've got your chess piece by now. Okay. I exploded. We will go with next. I exploded. It's like farming moats. They never drop. No way. No way. Okay. I exploded. Last night, I was raiding with the group 2 of my guild. Sucker. Only kidding. I'm originally in group 1. I like the way you threw that in because you knew as soon as I read that you're in group 2 that I would think you're terrible. He's like, he's going to say it. He's going to say you're terrible. It's like, I'm originally from group 1. I swear to God. I swear to God I'm from group 1, man. I don't belong in this group. I don't belong here. I really don't. Let me out. Let me out. But no. I'm originally in group 1. Got you, buddy. Got you. So I wasn't too familiar with their attitude or personalities. Wow, really? Like, there's some huge drastic difference between 1 and 2. It's scary. Is this like the total like butt nugget group? Group 2? We're like, we don't talk to group 2. They're bad. Got bad attitudes, bad personalities. Group 2, not for me. You want to be in group 1? Yeah, I want to be in group 1. Do you want to be in group 2? Not for me. What's their attitude like? I think I've got a personality. It's like you're going on a date. Group 2, what's their personality like? Does group 2 have... Is blonde? Is blonde? Group 2? I don't know. Good attitude. After wiping a few times on a stone guard in the Mogoshan vaults, the druid healer complained about people not calling out their own names as they broke Jasper chains. Who does that? Especially a healer. Why would you do that? There's an icon for Jasper chains. It's pretty obvious as well. There's a chain going between them. It's pretty easy. Or detonated cobalt mines during the petrification phase. I addressed that you wouldn't need that much communication, and you're right. She was raid healing anyway. Our priest had dispels, and how during the petrification phase those abilities do 90% less damage. So basically you're thinking to yourself, I understand how this fight works, shut your fucking mouth, right? We've done that. We've done that lots of times, haven't we? It's like, why are you not announcing this? Why? Because there's a million indicators. The fewer people that talk, the better. I don't need people going, Jasper chains on me! I have the Jasper chains! Yes! Heal me for fuck's sake! It's my time to shine! Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. You know why? Because your screen goes, boom, Jasper chains on someone. And if you're healing them specifically for that, you have an icon on grid that says they have Jasper chains. I would do that. All these people are like, hey, I announce everything that's happening to me. I'm serious. If it's happening to me, I announce it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm DPSing right now. Now I'm healing. Moving away from the boss, guys. Guys, moving away from the boss. Purple pool to the right. Purple pool to the right. Everybody get down. Yeah, totally not. Shut the fuck up and let the healers handle it. And there's a purple pool to your right. Good. Everybody can see it. It's giant purple fucking pool. Move to your left. You don't need to go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what do we do now? What do we do now? You move slightly to the left. Very easy. Okay, so now you've sent less damage. So, many whelps left side. Left side, whelps, guys. Whelps, guys. Handle it. Handle the whelps. Handle the whelps. Pretty important. After that, she. Oh, it's a girl. Oh, stab! Stab! It's a girl who's going to cause drama. Bitch! Bitch! Fucking stab! Girl drama's the worst because you've lost already. I don't even need to read more, but you have lost. Because this girl's going to cause drama. You fucking lost. Especially in Group 2. She's like the Group 2 bike. Everybody gets to talk to her. I'm really kidding. I don't know this girl. That's really rude, but it's all for jest and entertainment purposes. But yeah, you know, she's the Group 2 bike. That's why we want to know about her personality. What's she like? Right? That's the only reason you're in Group 2, right? Don't come here asking for my sympathy. It's the only reason you're in Group 2 is because she's there. She's like fucking hot. First day there, she posted pictures of herself in her underwear. I know the girl. I know the girl. Not fooling me with this bullshit. You don't ask about a group's attitude and personality. You were asking about her. I know what's going on. I know. She started sending me a massive amount of tells, which at first, this is what's missing out of this story. At first, it was like, she started sending me a massive amount of tells, and you were like, yeah, buddy, about how our holy priest was a bad healer, and how all our DPS were obsessed with their numbers. Like, completely obsessed. The night before, she did the same thing, and even criticized one of my good friends on their gameplay. Nobody talks about my friends that way. Ghost might be the worst person alive, but you don't criticize Ghost. You know what I mean? I'll fight for that motherfucker. Over a tell. I told her to shut up and that I'll handle it. So are you raid leading Group 2 again? I told her to shut up. I've been there, right? Let's point one thing out. I assume this guy's raid leading. That's why she's spamming him with this shit. There is nothing worse than that player who just keeps whispering you about how bad other players are while you're focused on trying to get the group through the raid. You're aware of how bad other players are and how good other players are. You know what? Every group in the world has players who are worse than other players. That is just the way it is. Right? Not everybody is exactly equal in what they're doing. That would be impossible. What you don't need to do is go, oh my god, this guy's really bad. I better tell the raid leader, this guy's really bad. Did you know? Did you know he's really bad? Look at what he's doing. Let me link you this stuff. And suddenly the raid leader's screen, he's like, okay, I need to organize this. It's like, just chunks of information. And you're like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm aware of it. I'm handling it, right? I'm the raid leader. You want to deal with it? You be the raid leader, you fucking bitch. You fucking around here, fucking all of Group 2. I come here as a courtesy to maybe get a sniff, and now you're treating me like a prick? I don't think so. I don't think so, bitch. Get the fuck out. Right? Too early? Okay. Okay. So, the night before she did this... Bitch. Over a tell, I told her to shut up and that I'll handle it. She begins crying in vent. Like, apparently this was like legitimate tears. Like, legitimately fucking tears. She begins crying in vent about someone. Oh, the nameless person told her to shut up. Oh, and I bet all of Group 2 who have like had a sniff, they're like, are you kidding? Someone told you to shut up? Do they know who you are? This is Group 2. This is Group 2. We handle our business in Group 2. We talk about it. And then she used the classic, I love this, I can't handle this anymore. It's the massive emotional stress of being told to shut the fuck up. Me? Told to shut the fuck up? What is that? I can't handle this. I'm not prepared for this kind of language. It's like Demolition Man, those cops. We're not trained to handle this kind of situation. What the hell are we going to do? I can't handle this anymore. It's too much. It's too much. I announced to the raid in vent That it was me telling you to shut up. Yeah, I told you to shut up because you won't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. My God. It's so annoying. Stop spamming. Now you're spamming vent. Oh my God. Next thing I know, some white knight yells at me. Oh, the classic hero to the defense. He's been talking. He's all part of the plan, right? The guy plan, like when you don't really know what to do. And plus it's an internet woman. And your guy plan is, I'm going to friend zone the shit out of this girl. I'm going to friend zone the shit out of her. She's a girl who plays WoW. I can't imagine anybody more perfect, right? That would literally fulfill every need in my life, is to have a girl who plays WoW. Nothing more. She could be a horrendous person who tortures animals. I don't give a fuck. She plays WoW and she's a girl. This is awesome. This is fucking absolutely the best thing ever. I'm going to ride in on my fucking steed. Where is my steed? Steed, come to me. Steed is here. You don't talk to her like that. What? You kidding me? Because she's a girl or a lad, it doesn't matter. You're fucking telling me. I'm gonna get my. I'm here. I'm here to the rescue. He calls me an arrogant asshole, and I lost my shit. I think losing your shit is like the best statement in the world. I can't think anything that sums up a situation more than I lost my shit. I completely lost my shit. Like. Name something that, you know, I've got shit to do. Shit, the word shit, although as a curse word, actually sums up everything in the universe, right? Like, you know, that's some good shit. It doesn't mean anything. It's everything involved with that. Everything involved with this situation, everything. It's an all-encompassing word. It summarizes everything. I lost my shit means there is not an ounce left of care in the world. Here's my care cup. It's fucking empty. There, do you see it? It's empty. This is how much care I have for you. Do you see it? Why don't you go to raid group number 1 and see how many people give a fuck about your opinion there? Because I have no fucks left to give. This girl is a fucking pain in the ass. She keeps fucking whispering me constantly about how bad probably you are, Mr. White Knight. I bet you're the holy priest, aren't you, you fucking numpty? Shut your mouth. I hate it. But losing my shit means everything. I totally get what you mean. When people say I've lost my shit, it means there's just nothing left. There's nothing. It's like my Blood Diamond DVD. See, Ben watched Blood Diamond. He lost his shit. We know what it means. Look at the DVD. It's, you know, that's a DVD that's lost its shit. There's nothing left. It's a fucking care box. It's empty. I opened my care box. There's nothing in it. I'm really upset. Fucking seriously. I ended up leaving Vent and getting demoted. Oh my God. In a state of immense fury. I love the term immense fury. I also G-quit. Should I never come back? Fuck no, you shouldn't go back. That's what you do. It's like, oh, will you please come back? We're sorry, I got a little bit tense on Ben. Fuck you, buddy. No chance in hell. Kiss me. Take the drama queen and a fucking white knight. Let them ride off to the stables alone and get shit on. I'm group 1, motherfucker. I went down with the scrubs. I got on my knees like a dog in group 2 to help out this guild, and this is how I was treated. I was on the fucking floor. I'm group 1 material, and I get treated like that, but then morons in group 2? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I am out of it. I am gone. I am like, I'm so next door shagging someone else. I'm out of it. Bye. Fuck you. Awesome story. Love it. Okay. Our final story of today. My mouth is really dry. I should bring more water to this. Don't take shit from group 2. Never take shit from group 2. Never. The Douchebag Dynasty, as written by the best surname ever, Volking. You sound like a Pokemon. I fucking love that. You sound like a cool Pokemon, not like Mewtwo. What a shitty name. You kidding me? Fucking... Ugh. Volking. Yeah, buddy. In fact, there's one called Vol. I'm pretty sure there's a Pokemon called Vol something. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but it rings a bell. Rings a bell. But your surname is Volking, therefore I salute you. I salute you for being a badass Pokemon. Ready for the story? Let's begin. Hello, Preach. Hello. Next time, capitalize my fucking name. Yeah, it might be a pseudonym I use on the internet, but if you lowercase the P again in my email, I ain't reading shit. I don't care how cool your surname is. You see the way your surnames are capitalized? See that? See how your surname's capitalized and my Preach has got a lowly lowercase P? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I joined my current guild about 9 months ago. They are a casual raiding guild, which has several talented members, as casual raiding guilds like to do. I was one of the core members of this raid group since they joined the guild. Nice. The guild master was a friendly, easygoing guy. Ran the guild well, in my opinion. Alright. But Wait for it. Hang on. But the old guild master started playing the game again. It sounds like it sounds like you know what I could do? It might not work. Hang on. For extra drama. This is totally not going to work. But whatever. Okay. The old guild master started playing the game again. Oh, did he? It's like it's definitely like an American or like an Australian soap opera or an American soap opera, or in fact any soap opera where you bang on the door and you open it. It's like, oh, it's the old guild master. It's the old man. It's very Scooby-Doo. Very Scooby-Doo. Now there is a backstory behind this. Yes, we fucking love a backstory behind some drama. We fucking love it. We will call the old guildmaster Bob. Will we? Are you telling me what to do on my show? He's called Eric. What do you think about that, Mr. Volking? Do you? Take you, Bob. Kiss my ass. Eric. Eric, the evil. No, it's not evil enough, isn't it? It needs to be more sinister. We need a sinister name. What's an evil name out there? The Law. That's right. The Law. The evil. The Law, the evil. We'll call the old guildmaster The Law for the remainder of this story, because that is an evil, sinister fucking name that only evil people have. Probably German. Yeah. I went there. Yeah. And the new guildmaster, Martin. Really? The best names you come up with are Bob and Martin? You've got a surname like Volking, and your best names are Bob and Martin? Bob and Martin. It sounds like the nicest gay couple who live next door ever. Have you seen Bob and Martin today? No, I think they've gone to get the paper. Oh, Bob and Martin bought us a paper because they're such nice guys. Oh, that is awesome. Neil. Neil. The new guildmaster shall now be called... What should we call him? I'm going to change him to a lady. You know why? Because it adds more drama. I'm going to call him Patricia. Delora and Patricia. Patricia is the new guildmaster, and he'll be a lady. Bob. I can't keep up. We're just calling him Bob and Martin. Morpheus. Yeah. Okay. Delore, after getting normal mode gear, decided to leave the guild and join a heroic progression-based guild. What a bastard. What a bastard, Delore. What a bastard. He gave the guild to Patricia. Recently, Delore started playing again, and upon his return... Oh, this is what happened in the past. Okay, so the backstory here. Let me take you back in time. Take you back in time. Previously, this is why the old guildmaster, Delore, left the guild. Because back in the day, he got geared in this guild and then left for a better guild. Oh, Delore, you prick! You prick, Delore. Why did you do that? Oh my god. Delore? Knob. Fucking asshole. Fuck, I hate Delore. He gave the guild to Patricia at that point. Recently, Delore started playing again, and upon his return, the guild he left us for had already fallen apart, so he left for a better guild that fell apart. Serves you right, Delore, for being a massive douchebag. A massive douchebag. Absolute fucking fail, Delore. Oh, I hope you like your new guild. Lol. Fall apart. Grass is always greener on the other side. Is it? Pfft, bullshit. So he rejoined us and promptly belittled Patricia. And browbeat him. Love the term of browbeat. Browbeat is awesome. Into giving the guild back to Delore. You prick. You not only belittled Patricia, but you turned on her. And then you got the guild back. Delore is a sinister fellow, a shady creature, to say the least. Shady as fuck. Be careful if Delore's in your party. Be very careful. This unnerved me. I bet it would. And made me a little apprehensive of my future with the guild. Also, several of the old members who left with Delore have returned and taken up officer roles in the guild. It's like you got bullied by a bunch of bigger boys. Bigger boys came. They just turned up with all their muscle and their hot hair and their heroic progression history. They just strolled on in. Unbelievable. And took over the place? And you let this happen? You let Patricia get on her knees and suck the balls of Dolores, those big, hairy German balls. Ugh, you let this happen right in front of you? It's like watching Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull for a second time. Who does that? Why would you let that happen? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Why would you let that happen? You would never watch that film a second time. Fuck Steven Spielberg, prick. Myself and several others were assured that our raid spots were not in danger. It always starts like that, doesn't it? You're gonna be fine. Hey, don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. Then the majority of the old returning members formed a raid after cancelling raid night, I might add. Yeah. They cancelled raid night and then made their own raid. Unbelievable. And pugged several raiders. And then went into the first Mr. Pandaria raid. You believe this shit? This actually happened. Not only were we all told raid night had been cancelled when it appeared it had not been, but we were replaced by pugs. I do not want to leave my guild. I love it, and I love the members I run with for the last several months. But at this point, I don't know what to do. Some advice to help me save the situation and prevent me from having to start over somewhere else would be great. Oh, Dolores, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? And Patricia, you spineless git. Patricia, how could you let this happen? How could you let it happen right under your nose? The answer is simple. Everybody who got pissed off with that raid, just leave the guild and make your own fucking guild and get a couple more members. Easy. You're like, oh, you want to treat us like shit? Fuck you, buddy. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. You see, again, the care box is completely empty. You acting like assholes. Raid's cancelled. Oh, we'll go and raid anyway. I don't think so. Not on my watch, buddy. Not on my watch. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Easy as that. That's the game plan. Everybody who got screwed over by these bullies, piss on them bullies. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking going to join my own guild. Bye. I'm going to call it Dolores a massive German prick. That's what I'm going to call it. That's the new name of my guild. Blizzard might want you to change it, so I recommend you change it to Dolores is a MGP. That's what I recommend. Just going to put it out there. Just going to put it out there. But yeah, screw them off. Get lost. Leave the guild. It doesn't matter. Take all the people you like who are getting screwed over. Make a new guild. Make your own guild. And have fun with it. Have fun with it. That's what I seriously recommend that you do. In all seriousness. Time to wrap up. It's been a lovely hour. Special thanks to everybody who wrote those dramas. I hope you didn't get offended by anything I said. It's all in good jest and to add to your stories. I found them very enjoyable. I would seriously hope that more of you send me your drama stories so we can have a wonderful, relaxing, fun-filled Friday. That would be awesome. And special thanks to Dolores for being a good sport, as he has changed the name of the guild to Mighty German Prince. Awesome. I'm not going to take any questions tomorrow. I'm not going to take any questions tomorrow. Today, should I say. I will do again on Monday, purely because I have to take Ben for a walk. You can hear him barking. He needs his attention. He needs his attention. Come on, buddy. Come here. Oh, Mummy's here.
Has he ate that CD?
He did eat the CD. You know what he thought of Blood Diamond? 0 fucks given about Blood Diamond.
Yeah, but I hope he hasn't ate any.
That's what he thought of Leonardo DiCaprio's accent in that film.
No, but has he ate any of it?
No, he's just made a nice decorative piece.
Alright.
No, it's okay then, is it? It's my DVD. Hey, you owe me a DVD because your crappy dog ate it.
It's your dog.
Yeah, I thought so.
When it's damaging.
Funny. Alright, guys. I will see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. As always, your weekends are important. If you're new to the Preach Gaming Network, it's important that you enjoy your weekends. They're the only free time you generally get and will do for a long time. So make the best use of them. Don't sit on your ass all weekend, unless that's what you plan to do. If you want to just play some games all weekend, do that. But do something. Don't just waste time. Alright, ballers. I will see you on Monday. Be good.